Welcome to the Fierce Female Network. I'm your host, Fierce Manson, and today is Monday, baby. Listen, y'all, it is Monday all up in here. It's July 6th, 2026, 1:30 p.m. on the Central Standard Time Zone and 2:30 p.m. on the Eastern Standard Time Zone. Y'all know what I'm going to say. The Eastern Standard Time Zone is the time zone that rocks my socks off, honey. You know I got pushed up to the ATL, to my home thing. Baby. Hey, it's fresh but not funky up in here. I saw that quote somewhere. Oh my God! It said it's for a laundry detergent. All right, it's a quote I saw for a laundry detergent. I'm not sure if the quote is out yet, but I'm not gonna say the brand. But I saw it, and it said, "Keep it fresh, not funky." You know what I'm saying? So you might see that somewhere in the near future. I say I like that. You know, we got to keep it fresh. We don't want to be funky. Don't nobody want to be funky. Ain't nobody funky but Parliament. Parliament is funky. Funky with the music. You hear what I'm saying up in here? So listen, y'all. I don't want no mustache funky and nothing all in my face. Now, you know, you got some folks with some really bad smelling breath. I be like, I need to pass on a mint. You know, you can't be getting your rap on and your talk on and your breath is like halitosis, hot and funky. You can't work with that, baby. Listen. You know, I know you don't want to embarrass nobody by giving them some peppermints. I mean, I got up on somebody, you know, a couple of weeks ago or whatever, and I said, oh my God, I can't have a conversation with this person. The halitosis made me faint. I'm like, oh my God, somebody get me back to my chair. You know what I mean? So listen, first of all, now even if you don't have a smooth, slick outfit, brothers can get by with some really nice, you know, knee pants, some really clean sneakers, a nice little hat on. But listen, let me tell you something. The main ingredients that you got to smell good and your breath, at least, you know, rinse with some Listerine all up in here. Get some Listerine going on. Because listen, I can't even say hello to you if you say hello back to me and this flame and, you know, coming out your mouth, and I need a fire extinguisher to put out the breath. Now, you can't catch nothing like that. Oh my God. So listen, please keep it fresh and funky. Keep it fresh. Listen, I mean, don't be funky. Just keep it fresh. Keep it fresh. I love to get in folks' cars and it be just smelling so good. I just glide right on in. Yeah. So let me tell y'all something. You know, I had a really nice experience with a gentleman. He told me I was looking 26. I was like, oh, he's really talking really tall stuff. And I say, no, I'm 62, baby. You know what I mean? So I say I'm 62. But anyway, listen, I got some great music for you. On today. I'm going to get right on to it. Listen, y'all. I did get the stats. Y'all probably think I'm making this up, but I'm not making this up. There were some new places. United States lost number one. I said, wow. So I get the stats and the numbers from Speaker. They send me a little list every week. Bohemia. Y'all hear what I'm saying up in here? I said, what's going on? I'm not looking at it right now. But United States was always number one. It's for people listening in. They lost the spot to an international country. I said, what? Up in here. I'm going to get it in a moment, but I do remember that. And I looked at it the other day, and United States is no longer number one. Now, I don't know how long, because it changes from week to week. I said, that's pretty cool. Up in here. And Canada was number four. So people, what I want you to know is people from other countries, more people from other countries are tuning in and listening, is what I'm saying to you, on a consistent basis. People from other countries are listening in, and I'm noticing a Dominican Republic. I can't make that up. You know what I mean? So Dominican Republic is listening in, and then we have Bohemia is listening in, and then France, of course, is listening in on a consistent basis, and Germany have always listened in for a long duration of the time on the Fierce Female Network. And so really, that's really nice. So listen, I got some fresh music. It's called Clock It. From Renee. wait a minute now. The name of the song is called Clock It, but the independent artist, her name is Amber Renee. Amber Renee. She got a silky voice, y'all. She sounds a little bit like Mariah Carey. You hear that up in here. She really don't. So listen, also, I want y'all to remember, get your discounts. Get your discounts. You got to get your discounts. You got to shop with me, baby, to get your discount. Now, let me tell you something. Let me tell you this. Cozy Earth is going back to 30% off starting July 8th. July 8th. Cozy Earth, 30% off. So make sure you use the code FFN. And also, I love Old Glory. Old Glory is all about music and entertainment. Anything that has to do with music and entertainment, use the Fierce Female Network, FFN, at the checkout, and you'll get all your discount. And there's a lot of new ones. I have to tell y'all about it later. I just found out like 10 minutes ago. There's a lot of new places that you guys get some great discounts. Y'all check out this song. It's called Clock It. It is awesome. Check this out.
What? Don't believe me, just what? Pretty girls, they gon' clock. The way I wear that dress, walk it up, leave the room, drop my low, pull up on me, see you soon, I'm moving complicated. Drive her out front, waiting here and make up same time, call it celebrating, we got it on lock. Pretty girls, they clock, telling you they heard about me. Don't believe me, just watch. I clocked it, yeah, I clocked it. It's over, better come closer. I clocked it, yeah, I clocked it. Can't wait to show ya. Act like you know her. Just watch. Pretty girls, they gon' clock. Pretty girls, they gon' clock. What time is it? Don't tell me. I light it up, take a selfie. We used to it, money heavy. Stay focused, always ready. Yeah, you see it. Yeah, you see it. Pretty girl, they gon' clock, run it up like the block used to. It ain't new to keeping things on lock. Is you ready, girl? I'm ready. Let's clock it, let's get it. Ready or not, here we go. Let's clock it. Pretty girls, they gon' clock. Just watch. Just watch. Pretty girls.
All right, that is Clock It. You better clock it, baby. You better clock it coming down the street. So listen, I got some more music for you. All up in here. So listen, I got a life lesson for you. Life lesson. You guys know I am a certified life coach. Was trained by Dr. Monique Carradine. Long time ago, she was an on-air personality at Fox 32 News. So listen. Y'all know it's Monday. It is Monday. Let me tell you something real quick. This is going to be quick and fast life lesson. What are you trying to catch? What's on your hook? Now, whatever you catch, it depends on what you're putting on your hook. Now, I'm putting this in terms of fishing. If you're trying to catch some fish, people, they put a piece of worm, they put a worm on the hook because they're trying to get some fish. What are you trying to get? So listen, whatever you are fishing for in life, you've got to put that type of bait on your hook. You know what I'm saying? Well, I am very transparent. I will use myself. Now listen, I've always been a person of many different multiple streams of income. Now listen, I'm not trying to catch no money. I'm trying to make some money. So let me tell you this. I had, I'll say four streams of income. Four streams of income. Y'all know what happened? They had all dried up. They all dried up except for two. Except for two streams. So I'm like, what is going on? My money is ghosting me. I don't see none. I can't smell no fresh money. You know what I mean? So listen, what do I have to do? What do I have to put on my bait? What I got to put on my bait? I was just talking to somebody a little while ago. I said, you know what? It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. I got to put something different on my hook. So listen, one stream dried up. I had a client, a life coaching client that brought in a certain amount of money. But listen, she had to terminate the service because she could no longer afford it. And little did she know, I was so exhausted from taking care of the person that I had. I couldn't really even continue to coach her. So it was mutual. It was mutual. So I had to start coaching myself. I'm like, I got to coach myself every single day to get them to do what I need to do. So what do I need to put on my hook? I need to put some bait back on my hook. So now my body is stronger. You know what I mean? It's stronger. Restored. You got to be restored in your health. So listen, I got to put some bait on my hook to get another client. But let me tell you something. There's a trick to this. In order to get another 2 or 3 clients, you got to be able to get some credits to get, your funnel. There's a funnel. You got a funnel that you got to get. So listen, you got to be able, it's just like mortgage loans. You got to be able to advertise. You got to be able to market, and that costs money. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You got to have a little money to start out with to get some bait on your hook so you can talk to potential clients so they can get into your program. So what's the point here? The point is you got to put some bait on your hook. So now in my instance, I need making money, not catching money, making money. There's a difference. I'm not trying to catch nobody's money. I'm trying to make my own money. So listen, I've got to put some bait on my hook where I can make some new, fresh money. You know what I'm saying up in here? So whatever you're trying to catch in life, you got to put the bait. It's almost like a magnet. You got to have the right type of magnet on the hook to catch what you're trying to get. So in my case, I need to have what? Got to put the magnet for brand new clients on the hook so I can get new clients because I got a lot to offer. You know what I'm saying? So listen, that's a really easy, very easy life lesson. Very easy life lesson. So the next song that I'm going to play for you guys is called Calls Me Friend. Calls Me Friend. Y'all check this out up in here.
Alarms going off in my room 24/7. It's all in my head. Oh, and he feels just like a friend, and I want him out. I just want this to end. Oh, and I think he's a menace, but he always calls me friend. It's mythical, something I wish would go, so I make it lyrical. I'm feeling a trip in the step of mine. He says that I ain't that physical when I'm at my pinnacle. I wonder if he's really lying though. I know that it's hard for you, baby, it's hard for me too. Alarms going off in my room 24/7. It's all in my head. Oh, and he feels just like a friend, and I want him out. I just want this to end. Oh, and I think he's a menace, but he always calls me friend. But I'm so scared that they might care.
Is he really a friend? Is he really a friend?
But I'm so scared that they might care. Is he
Really a friend? Is he really a friend? He's a friend. That's Calls Me Friend by old Sammy, y'all. Listen, I'm pretty much out of time. I got to get on up out of here. But I do want to remind you guys to shop at Oh Glory. Oh Glory, Oh Glory. The link will be in the bio. right? So when you click on the link, just make sure you get whatever you're needing. Use the code FFN and you'll get a discount at the secure checkout. So listen, Old Glory, I love Old Glory because it's all about music, sports, entertainment, and famous brands. So NFL, all your football teams, Buffalo Bills, Chicago Bears, Green Bay Packers, Indianapolis Colts, New England Patriots, New Orleans Saints, New York Giants, New York Jets, Pittsburgh, Seattle Seahawks, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And then you got the MLB, you got the NBA, you've got the NHL, y'all. And then it's all about entertainment, TV shows, Big Bang Theory, baby, one of my favorite shows, Breaking Bad, who y'all? And then Doctor Who, Duck Dynasty, Hannah Montana, Squid. And then you got iCarly, The Office, Sesame Street, the Cookie Monster. You know what I'm talking about up in here. You got The Walking Dead. You got Workaholics, and that show enough ain't me. Yeah. Then you got the movies Back to the Future, The Big Lebowski. Then you got Cheech and Chong. You got them all, baby. Cartoons, that's my specialty. You've got Bob's Burger, Family Guy, Frozen, Looney Tunes, Mickey Mouse, The Little Pony, Rick and Morty, The Simpsons, SpongeBob SquarePants, Tinkerbell, and a whole lot more, baby. So listen, you can get it at Old Glory. So listen, I'm pretty much out of time. I got to get on up out of here. It's been a stone cold blast. As always, it is peace, love, and soul.
You